Every day you wait for your boss to notice your hard work and voluntarily hand you a raise, you are actively losing money. We are going to fix that right now. Over the next 6 minutes, we are going to build your personalized executive negotiation strategy. To do this, you need to gather 4 things immediately: a pen, a piece of paper, your exact current salary, and one specific win you've had at work recently. Pause the video if you need to. Transitioning from a passive employee to an executive who commands market value does not require natural charm. It requires structured preparation. Look at your paper. Draw a line down the middle to create 2 columns. We need to map out your career strategy, starting with Path A and Path B. Label the left column Path A. This is the standard path. It offers high job security, but your income will only grow at a stagnant 3 to 5% each year. Label the right column Path B. This is the executive path. Taking this route means committing to aggressive internal negotiations or strategically moving to a new company to reset your base pay. There is a strict trade-off here. Path B requires you to accept a lower level of daily comfort and job security in exchange for a rapid income scaling. Take your pen and circle Path B. For the rest of this workshop, you are committing to this aggressive tactic. Explosive income growth is incompatible with maximum job security. You have to choose exactly which one you prioritize. Step 2 is calculating the exact dollar amount you will demand when you sit down with your manager. At a standard 3% raise, it takes 24 years to double your income. This line shows your salary creeping from $60,000 to just $61,800 after your first year. Now look at the effect of a 20% market correction. Your salary jumps to $72,000 in a single afternoon. By repeating this executive correction every 18 to 24 months, either through promotion or a strategic move, you double your income in under 4 years. That is 20 years faster than the corporate standard. Take the current salary you wrote down earlier and multiply it by 1.20. Write this new figure at the top of your paper and label it target number. Mastering one uncomfortable 10-minute conversation mathematically outweighs 5 full years of obedient corporate loyalty. Now that you have your target number, we need to define exactly what you are selling to leadership to get it. Executives operate on a single unyielding metric when adjusting compensation: return on investment, or ROI. Inflation, rent increases, and tenure are irrelevant to an executive making a budget decision. These are needs-based arguments that do not demonstrate ROI. Look at the workplace win you gathered at the beginning of this session. Isolate the specific, highly quantifiable business metric you improved. Did you decrease turnaround time by 2 days? Did you increase sales volume by 15%? Write down this executive formula, the exact metric you achieved, followed by the specific dollar value or time saved for the company. Compensation is a business transaction where the company purchases your quantifiable output. High-stakes negotiations often fail because the person asking simply freezes when the sudden adrenaline hits their nervous system. To prevent this, you are going to rely entirely on a modular, pre-written script. This removes the need to think on your feet during the meeting. We start with the opener. Write this down exactly. Over the last time frame, I've driven this specific metric, which brought the company this exact value. By leading with cold business metrics, you force your manager into an analytical mindset rather than a defensive one. Next, the pivot. Based on this executive output, my compensation needs to be adjusted to, and insert your target number. The final step is a strict instruction. Once you state your number, deploy absolute, unbroken silence. Stop talking and let them answer. Finalize your script right now. Fill in every one of those highlighted blanks with the exact data and the target number you calculated earlier. Having the exact words turns an emotional confrontation into a repeatable procedural checklist. Look down at the document you just built. You no longer have a vague hope for more money. You have a concrete, mathematically sound weapon for your market value. Here is your mandatory homework. You are going to stand in front of a mirror and read this completed script aloud 3 times tonight. Practice holding that silence at the end. Stand there and look at your reflection until the nervous urge to speak disappears completely. This strategy holds 0 value if it stays on your desk. You have the numbers. You have the script. Your final step is having the nerve to step into the room.